That was absolutely the worst. Getting ready I've ever done. I am constantly a grumpus at lists, being like, how could this take you so long? Just put your stuff away and let's go. And I was just awful then. I spent maybe an hour and a bit packing my stuff. I might have been then 2 and something hours looking for my GoPro, and then another half an hour to sort of put my stuff back together and on the bike and be ready to go. So I think that's earned Liz a break from my grumbling for a little while.
Welcome back, you wonderful scribble scrobblers. This episode should have been about how wonderful the jungles of Borneo are, how one of these rich, perfect, pristine, deep, dense and diverse ecosystems was fascinating to explore. But it isn't. I don't know if this is a getting older thing, or maybe my mind's getting to a dark place, or maybe this is a reflection upon reality. But a lot of my feeling as I crossed through Borneo was, initially, this isn't what this should look like. And then after a while, I was niggled at by this feeling I've had since leaving Sydney, which is dark. So forgive me for a moment, but I feel like humanity is clinging onto existence by its fingertips as a large, omnivorous apex predator. We rely on everything else in the ecosystem, I think. I don't know much about any of this stuff. And maybe we will fix it. But I've never been struck by this feeling as strongly as I have on this ride through Borneo.
All of it's palm oil. These are the palm fruits of the palm something tree. The roads are full of them. One way to carry your wood. Chained together an overtake of about 6 of these trucks, all just palm oil trucks. Terribly tuned diesel palm oil trucks. Palm fruit, whatever you call it. What's up?
My geometry feels so weird today.
Okay. Was just considering doing the drone again because the palm oil plantations are so much more here. They seem like they're everywhere.
Saying to the camera that there's something weird going on with my handling. I think we might have figured out that riddle. Not looking so good. So,
how long do you reckon you've been going on that?
Oh, only 100 kilometers. Yeah, it's fine. I did a sort of look over the side and I was like, well, it's not flat. No, I mean 80 kilometers ago. I did look over the side because I was like, maybe it's just flat tire, and then I was like, no, it looks okay from my position on top of the bike. So that's a good thing, I guess, because I was there going, oh God, is there something up with the swing arm? Is there, you know? No, just a good old flat. So we'll try and pump it up now because it's still got air in it, so it's obviously not a catastrophic flat. So I'm sure we can get it back to the...
Yeah, we'll need to get it patched.
Oh, yeah. I just mean we might be able to get back to the hotel. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that quickly. We're basically back. We're in the town we're staying in tonight. We just booked a room, bought some crisps. 5-minute jump. Harry needed a fuse to work his compressor because he's taken it out since we had that fusing accident about a couple of months ago, and realized we don't have the fuse to redo it. So he's completely cut out the fuse that connects to the compressor. So that's probably fine. Let's give it a go. It's taking pressure.
Yeah, it won't be like you would have noticed if it had gone bang down straight away. So it's relatively.
Here we go. The tyre has been pumped up. I made it all the way here, so I should be able to make it 4 kilometers. 4 kilometers to the hotel.
Kind of knew this was going to happen. Unpacking the stuff, we did find a fuse for Liz's battery tender cord.
It is a wet morning in Sandpit. We are heading to the place where we're going to go and do a monkey tour tomorrow. But first, I think we've got to fix the problem of yesterday, which is my flat tyre, which we've come back to this morning and is obviously completely flat.
And so we're going to just take off the wheel out front of the hotel here and take it round to a tyre place.
Harry's just ridden off with the tyre on the back of his bike to go and find a tyre guy. So I'm just following along behind. Should be one really close.
Of course, one only needs to go half a block to find a bend curl. This chap's going to change it and reverse the direction of the tyre.
Of course, those guys fixed it so much faster than we would have. Harry's just packing up the bike again to ride back to my bike with the fixed wheel. Like, stuff like those repairs, yes, we can change our own tyre, but the cost is almost nothing when you're here. And it's just so easy. So why would you change your own tyre? You know, change it if you have to. If you're stuck somewhere and you need to get home, get to the next place, but we're in a town. It's stupid to spend your time doing those sort of repairs. So now we'll quickly put the wheel back on and head off. It's about 2 240 kilometers to our next stop.
Oh, this has found a friend, and just like all of the other ones in Indonesia, it's got a weird tail. Because the Adolf one ethnically cleansed all of the ones with long tails.
There's a lot of Adolf cats around here. We'll see. We had Senna originally, and I always said when we switched to Cardo, the sound is worse. And Harry, I think you weren't totally sure about that.
Yeah, because my sound from my phone is always high.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Yes. So this is the test. We're now going back to the Senna after 2 years of Cardo. Let's see. Now, but I do remember the problem with the Senna was it would disconnect all the time. So we'll see. Whereas the Cardo never disconnects. Like it'll lose you from being far away, but as soon as you're close again, it starts up. So let's go. You got somewhere on your map? All right. Thinking about this. Oh, you're going left, so I won't overtake. All right. Yeah, hello, we are at Hans Cafe.
You want some coffee?
Yeah.
Some coffee, then we do some dancing.
Another breakfast, another nasi goreng with eggs, because we are the eggy people.
That's a good one.
Nailed it. Every cat in Indonesia has a munted tail. There is no cat that exists without a munted tail. Alright, Mr. Ethnic Cleanser. Terima kasih.
We're about a third of the way. So we're going to do another 2/3 of the way.
That's how thirds work.
Yep. Just going to start moving. What a fun ride that was. I loved every minute of it. Yeah, mostly I liked when I was overtaking slower things. So that's why I say every minute of it. And getting creams in my face. That was also great. Dinner time, Saturday night at the market.
This lovely lady asked to take a photo with us, and now we're trying egg. Is it telur?
Telur gulung in Indonesian.
Ah, telur gulung. Okay.
3 nights. We go on the Klotok.
3 nights in
Indonesia? In Indonesia, 2 months. Yes.
Wow. Majestic?
Touring on motorbikes.
yeah, just us two.
So cool.
Yeah.
Definitely have never had this. Good.
Yeah.
We got free egg. Everyone looks after us so nicely. Nikita has made us some rolled egg, I think it's called, which I've never heard of before, and it's good.
Describe it.
Imagine egg fried and then rolled onto a stick, and you're coming somewhere close.
You heard it here first, folks. How's her career as a food critic gonna go?
So, Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah. Oh, it's delicious. Yes, it sort of goes stringy and very light and fluffy as it sort of boils in the oil, I guess. It's fried. Doesn't have the sort of crusty edges of a normal fried egg. It's a very fluffy, a lot of oil taste to it, which is really delicious. I feel like this would send your cholesterol through the roof, but it is delicious, especially with the spice on it. I agree. Best street food should
Kill you slowly.
Oh, really nice.
Go.
This is now a spiralized potato. It's then fried and drizzled with mayo and spice. And I have had these before, I think. I'm not sure. Crunchy, and then it's like a sweet and spicy thing on top. Really delicious. The main issue is how do you eat it without stabbing yourself in the gums as I just did. We're now here to check out the meat and tendons stall, but it's, as you can see, kind of a throng and very popular. And for every place we go forwards in the queue, we feel like moving backwards. It's the meat and tendons.
I'm hoping for the meat selections, less of the tendons.
I'm down for some tendons. I'm having my friend, she's telling me what's in them. Hello. So in this one is tofu, and there's one with an egg. Bentol pedas. So spicy. Okay.
It's going to be a bit of guesswork, I think.
Yeah. Put it in your mouth and hope.
Yeah.
That's why I've lived my life.
Are they both the same?
Yep.
Meat and or tendon. Delicious and or weird.
I've enjoyed my first tendon meatball. Chewier than a normal meatball, as one might expect.
Yeah.
You're not loving it?
Feels tendony.
The little ones might be the tendon ones. I couldn't figure it out, so I just kept getting more. Okay, I just hit the spicy one. Wow. Be warned. Oh, you'll know about it. Woo. Pedas. This is the offending meatball, which from this angle only gets a hint of the problem, but it is impregnated with spice. It's just as bad the second time round.
You didn't learn from your mistake at all?
Didn't learn from my mistake even a little bit. Oh, I'm crying. My mouth is melted. It's time to go home to the hotel. We're going to go and see some orangutans. Liz has been excited about going to do this tour through Tanjung Puting National Park since she'd seen the chaps on North and Left a Bit do it a few years before us, before the whole pandemic. It's a very exciting experience. It's wonderful. We get to see all of the interesting primates, the orangutans. An orangutan means person forest, a forest person. The original Malay term seemed like the Malaysians or Malay speakers saw monkeys like monkeys, but the orangutan were like, they were basically people. They were orangs, like I am an orang and you are an orang. I still manage to spend most of my time in a bit of a funk that I think that this is yet another example of how humanity is just snuffing itself out of existence, because I'm a joy to be around.
Here we are, crossing into the national park.
It's just so relaxed.
I'm sitting here with my GPS. It's got open street maps loaded onto it, and I'm scrolling around looking for some nasty little tracks that'll still head us in a roughly northwesterly direction. I just saw a monkey, so I've now got my camera out ready. I'm so fascinated by monkeys. Look at his big proboscis. So tell us, why did you want to come here and what's it like now you're here?
Because when you're in Borneo, you've got to go to the jungles of Borneo. When you're in the jungles of Borneo, you've got to see an orangutan. A girl.
He's a big boy, isn't he? Lychee liss. How are you going to get that off?
I'll just flick it off.
Give it a go. So with you if you're flicking. We've stopped here for the night on this river where behind you is palm plantations. There is sort of facade of rainforest or stuff, but buffer zone, I guess. I'd call it a facade, pretending that it's still jungle, but beyond that on the GPS, and you can get peeks at it, is just all palm forest, whereas behind me is the national park, and this is where we've stopped for the night to camp. And if you look up in that tree, there are just monkeys just chilling up in the tree. There are so many of them. There they are. You can barely see them there in the middle of the frame. One's pruning the other one's butthole, I think. He really is actually pruning that one's butthole. It's face down, ass up, tail out of the way. That was funny. Nothing quite says I love you like eating someone's butt fleas. Now he's just doing switch to the dental exam. Not sure I would have done it in that order. Would probably be saying, hey, next time can we do the dental exam first?
It's interesting that the boat house is using the green and red colours. What's going on?
Oh! There he goes. He's about to go. Oh! This one up there. Oh! Oh! That would be so much fun. Can you imagine being able to do that?
They're all going nuts.
Oh!
Whoa.
Big boy.
Yes. Because it is like they're showing off.
I'd date him. Oh! Look at this, these two are fighting, having a little tussle in the tree. No, it's my branch. I want to climb with you. No! Hey, monkey.
Harry's now obsessed with proboscis monkeys. He doesn't care.
Proboscis!
Doesn't care about orangutans anymore, he's had enough.
Does orangutan's face wiggle while it eats?
No,
Does it do a giant leap?
no,
It's not a proboscis then.
yes. Harry's quite giddy about the proboscis monkeys.
They jump, they leap. And look, if the orangutans want to step up and grow a big noodly, wiggly eating nose and do some jumps, I'll reconsider. But
They've got the big pan faces though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Do the flaps flap while they eat?
No.
There you go. Answered your own question, haven't you? Which is the coolest monkey? Proboscis, proboscis, he's a colossus. Walking in and agile like him.
So the other monkey we saw, the other orangutan.
So now we're here to see the orangutan. There's one up in the tree. What's it done so far?
It's yawned twice.
Right, twice, 2 yawns. Did its face flaps wiggle while it yawned?
No, very still.
Right. Did it jump from tree to tree?
No, but it's found a good swinging branch.
Right, so it's found a branch now. It's been sitting there for 10 minutes. So it's yawning right now. It's yawning indeed. This fascinating creature of the forest. It is not a proboscis monkey. Finally a crocodile. Yeah, look, see its head over there?
We're almost back at the wharf. We decided to call it early so we could get back to Kumai and get on the road.
And enjoy the sunny weather.
And yeah. So thank you for watching this wonderful orangs. Hit the like button and the subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified when we are going through more hutans. We've got some pretty snotty tracks coming up. This is very exciting episodes. Thank you so much for watching this episode that I managed to make rather dark, where it could have been a wonderful exploration of jungles and stuff and boat rides, and I managed to make it about how we're all gonna die soon. So I don't think you enjoyed it, but you stuck around anyway, so you've only got one person to blame for that. Bye. What just happened?
We got lunch and nothing else happened. Everything else went fine.
They give you a little finger bowl. And also a place for chuchi tangen, which is hand washing, but Liz just got water out of the finger bowl and started splashing it on the floor, cleaning her hands at the table, and somebody came up and was like, let's have the chuchi tangen place. Pretty funny.